All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and by the time you are watching this video, this watch, the Spinnaker Fluess, is going to be available to buy at their website. I will put a link down below to the Spinnaker website, and also if you guys use the code OFD20 at checkout, you get 20% off this watch. I did have a code OFD30 before. Give it a try, see if the 30% works. I don't know, they sent me a number of different codes, but there's a lot of different discount codes out there on this watch, so you can get it at a deal, at even a better deal than it's offered at. MSRP on this watch at the website is $285, which I think is a really good deal. And if you can get anywhere between 20 to 30% off on that watch, which you can probably get with the discount codes that are floating around out there, I would say go for it. So you guys are familiar with my channel. You know I've had this watch on probably 2 other times for sneak peek videos and stuff like that. So this is going to be the final probably for me. I don't have another color. I thought maybe I was going to get another color in, but I have not received one from them. So we're going to go back to this one. This is the SP 5056-02. Like I said, the Fluess diver. So if you guys aren't familiar with Fluess and who he is, Henry Fluess, back in the 1800s was basically the main inventor of your first self-contained underwater diving apparatus or unit, used for scuba type diving. I thought maybe that was like the bell over the head, but it's not. It's a completely different thing. It was actually a fully self-contained unit, it looks like, from the pictures I've seen with a tank and stuff like that. Very cool. So this watch comes in at 43 millimeters from side to side. Okay, it's got 22 millimeter lug openings on this watch, and you're looking at 13.25 millimeters thick on this watch. Those are the numbers from the website. I did go ahead and bring my caliper out here, guys. So let's go ahead and fire that up and do some verification of it. So from side to side, like we said, they called this 43, and they're dead on with that. I'm going to think they're dead on with this 13.25. I'm actually coming in just under 13, so it's either my caliper. Wait, let me actually get right at the middle of the crystal. I'm coming in right around 13 millimeters thick, so pretty much the same. And then from lug tip to lug tip on this watch, I think we're looking right at about 51, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right about 51 millimeters. So very, very nice. This watch, to me, that's a great size. I think 42, 43 millimeters, these are really good size watches. Perfect size to fit on the wrist. I will get a wrist shot of it here in just a second. So I love the textured dial on this watch. I think it's a really, really cool addition. This watch does have really good lume. We'll fire up the flashlight here in just a second and get the lume shot for you guys. Does have the date function. This is running an NH35 Seiko movement. Now they're calling it a Seiko TMI NH35, so I don't know if that's the actual number for these units that Seiko is selling outside for their other companies to use in their watches, but that's the number. Love the hands on this watch. I think these would be called like alpha hands or something like that. I'm sorry for the glare there, guys. This is running a sapphire crystal on this watch for durability, but I do not think there is any anti-reflective coating on it that I can tell. You catch quite a few reflections. Watch is super easy to read because of that matte dial there. I think it's not as necessary to have that, but when I'm filming here with the lights and stuff, you're definitely going to get some flashback or some reflections. But very cool. This is a resin dial insert here on this watch, so it's not actually like a sapphire insert. It's like it's not soft, but it's like a hard resin material. There is lume on this bezel. I'll show you when I light this thing up here. I've had this watch now for a number of days, and I can tell you guys that I don't know if they regulate these watches from Spinnaker or in the shops where they're putting these together, but man, I'll tell you what, this watch keeps better time than like my new Seiko Samurai that I just picked up, which has an NH35 movement in it. It doesn't run as good as this watch. So I don't know if Spinnaker is actually doing something once they get these watches as far as regulating them. I have some videos of people in some of these smaller shops in China actually using a time grapher at multiple positions. So who knows what's going on there. Maybe that's actually happening. So this is a great, great offering from Spinnaker, guys. I absolutely love this watch. I think that you're getting quite a deal. I love the fact that it's just a unique design. It's not something you've seen out there. A lot of people from my previous videos have seen a lot of different little design cues in this watch, which I think with any dive watch you can find that, but I think Spinnaker's done a wonderful, wonderful job on this watch. You guys can see here on the sides of the case, you do have this brushed finish here. Nice polishing just at the edge of the lugs here, which just give it a little bit of pop. Very nicely done. You still have a brushing on the top of the lug here, which I think is great. Gives it that industrial finish. Very nice offering from Spinnaker. I'll go ahead real quick here and show you guys the case back. Now this is running one of Spinnaker's really nice water-resistant leather straps here, which I think are just very, very comfortable and a great addition to the watch. So Spinnaker logo there on the strap. You guys can see this one's pretty broken in because I've been wearing it quite a bit. Stainless steel on the buckle there. The Spinnaker logo there on the other side. Here you can see that NH35 with your decorated rotor with the Spinnaker logo there on it. And your see-through crystal case back there, which looks great. 150 meters water resistant or 500 feet, so this watch is going to go anywhere you really need to go with it. So I'll go ahead and set it down here, guys, for just a second, and I'll pull off the watch I'm wearing. And we'll get a wrist shot real quick like. I have a 7 1/4 inch wrist, guys, somewhere in that ballpark. And so there you guys go. As you can see the watch on my wrist. Really like the way this thing fits. Looks really, really nice. Excellent looking watch. Got a lot of compliments on it over the last couple of days wearing it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take that off and let's get a Lume shot of this watch for you guys here. We'll go ahead and set it down here. And I will get my little Surefire flashlight out here and we will get this thing loomed up. Okay, lights here for a second, guys, and kind of tough to see because I do have some background light too, but this watch does have really, really good lume on it. I wish the lume on the hands was a little bit brighter, but as you guys can see, they're using a BGW9 or BWG, I get that mixed up all the time, on the indices, and green on the bezel and the hands there. So great looking watch. Sorry about the camera bump there, guys, but that's just the way it is. All right, guys. Yeah, go over there. Go to the website. I put a link down below at the bottom. Check out the Spinnaker. Use the discount code OFD20 or 30 at checkout. See which one works for you to get a discount on this watch. And thanks for tuning into the OFD channel. All right, guys. Take it easy.